I'm inside the closed guard. This is the very first opening the guard, right? The first time we're gonna open the guard, the entire instructional, okay? As a pass, as a guard pass. Okay, open the guard and go straight to a guard pass. So I'll give you options after you open the guard, because when you open the guard, as soon as you open the guard, you can have a choice of going to the pass or just move away from your opponent, okay? And of course, as a fighter, in my understanding, okay, the things that I like to do, I like to go straight to the pass, okay? I have a great chance to pass the guard off my opponent as soon as I open the guard. So when you open the guard, I go for the pass. I close the space and apply the pass. So if you're watching this video, have a 15% discount. Just use the promo code right here on this video, okay? Just use the promo code. It's for limited amount of people. Take advantage right now. You can get this new instructional dealing with the closed guard, top position from Professor Galvao. So use right now, you get a 15% discount, okay? Take care, os. I cannot try to move too much away from my opponent, especially if I have my knees on the floor. In this series right now, we will learn just passing and maintaining our knees on the floor. The entire instructional, it's about keeping the knees on the floor and try to deal with the closed guard even though we have the knees on the floor. One, because you don't want to stand up. Okay, your opponent has a good muscle sweep or he has a good de la riva guard. You don't want to expose your legs to him. You can pass the knees on the floor. Or two, he's breaking your posture too well. He doesn't allow you to stand up, so you got to find a way to open the guard with your knees on the floor. Okay, and when you get inside the closed guard, you need to know your posture. You need to know your position. So we already covered all the type of positions that I can stay. And one of the positions that I showed you in that part of the instructional, where I'm gonna just be like in a position of a good posture, not allow my opponent to break my posture, is crossing his arm. It's like controlling the arm across. Okay, I grab the umbrella grip on the sleeve, and then I cross his arm. Okay, and then I start opening his guard. So I cannot reach the arm like this. Okay, I always go one, I grab two on one here. Okay, I like to keep my tiptoes on the mat. I don't open my knees too much, because when I open my knees too much, I also cannot stay in a good posture. Okay, I close my knee and then I stay comfortable and just touching with my inner thigh on his butt. Okay, so I reach one arm and then now I grab as a spider grip. I control umbrella grip. Okay, I'll pull his arm, his hand across, and I don't allow my opponent to control me as well. Okay, don't let him control you here. All right. Even if that happens here, I can still use my knuckles against his forearm. Okay, I use my knuckles against his forearm, and I push and press his hand against the floor. Okay, so my knuckles is pushing his hand down. Okay, so once I do that, I have a little slack of material here right under his armpit, and I'll control this material here. Okay, so turn around. So I'll control here. Okay, and now when I do that, I'll twist my opponent. Okay, I'll twist. I push the hand down and I pull the sleeve towards me here, and at the same time I'll posture with this leg here. Okay, doing that. By doing that, I need to close my inner thigh like this. I need to squeeze my inner thigh against his hips. I cannot keep my knee open and wide, okay? Because he can grab my sleeve, joint. And he can start like with his hand. Yeah, and he can start putting this hook here, like this, and then he can start maybe getting me off balance, all right? So I don't want to open my leg and just keep my knee open, all right? So when I step my leg here, I need to close my knee and squeeze my inner thigh against his hips. So that way it's harder for him to move, okay? And once I do that, I'll go for the next step, which is opening his guard. This technique is really, really strong. It's really hard for him to do anything, okay? When you're trying this technique, you will see, when you're applying during the fight, you will see it's hard for him to sit up as well, because I put a lot of pressure on his hip. Okay? Even if you put the hands on the floor, as long as he's not controlling you, there's nothing he can do. One thing I need to be careful is if I grab here, and then he grab my sleeve, and now if I don't pull his hand to the side, he can put his elbow on the floor and sit up, John. Like this, and then he can start sweeping me here. okay? So I must control the sleeve and drag his arm to the side right away, okay? I'm here, joints as I control, I go 2-on-1, grip, and pull, okay? By pulling, my knuckles goes against his hand already, against his wrist, okay? And I'll be on this position. Try to move, joints. I just keep holding, and I stiff my arm. Joints, as you try to put the shoulders back on the floor, I just keep here, and I stand up my leg, okay? By doing that, I have a complete control. And now, what I do, I keep my tiptoes on the mat, okay? So, especially from the leg, the knee that's on the floor, I keep my toes on the mat. And now I go to the opening the guard. Okay, I just push his knee down, okay? I don't like to use my elbow here, okay? You can use the elbow like this. Okay, go back. I like to use my hand on his leg, okay? So, if you go on the knee, sometimes close your knee joints. Sometimes your opponent closes the knee. You can go like near the shin, the middle of the shin. So you open. As you open here, you see that Jonathan is framing like this right now. Okay, of course, if you put this leg on the floor, here, I'm gonna pass this way, but it's not gonna be that simple because he's facing towards this side. He's gonna frame here. And you can even like, you need to be careful with scissor sweep or sweeping like that way or making off balance, especially with kicking this leg and using the bottom leg. Okay, so what I need to do here, I like to go away from him and I like to use this hand, okay, catching his legs like this. Yeah, I like to go here and I move this way. All right, and then from here, Johnson maybe try framing with the free hand right here, right? I can start changing my grip. Okay, and now look, my weight is on him, my shoulder's on him, and I'm grabbing the bottom leg right in the front of his knee here. Okay, applying my shoulder on him, and then my hand goes under his jaw, forcing to face the other side. And now I do one thing that I like to call the parking the car, right? Parking the car. I go with my hip in the front of his thighs, my hip flexor right now, move back and then go against his hip flexor. And I apply it like a leg drag here. I put my bottom leg, my thigh, right behind his butt, okay? And now I'll let go his pants and I'll be on this position here. By doing that, I close the space. When my opponent escapes the hips, I can follow him. Okay, when he escapes the hips, I follow him. If I don't have my hip flexor against his hip flexor, he's gonna escape the hips and he's gonna find a space to recover the guard, okay? So when he's escaping the hips here, I keep moving close to him. Then I grab the head. Once I grab the head, then I can start getting the side control, applying the pressure to establish my position. So I'm here, okay, I'm about to stand up, got the 2-1, and pull his hand to the side. So I gotta go 1 and 2, control, stand up my leg, okay? Now I gotta start opening his guard. As soon as I open the guard, if he let me go this way, that'll be great. I just hop over his leg, okay? Because that can happen as well. So if your opponent is really tired, you open the leg, you pass your shin in the front of his thigh, you hug his hand, and you long step passing his guard. But this is gonna happen just if you're fighting someone that has a lot of flexibility, or if the person is really, really tired, or someone that doesn't know much what to do after they open the guard, okay? But usually what happens, he's gonna frame. As soon as I start standing up here, exactly, he's gonna do this, okay? If he does that before I open his guard, right away I need to step over this leg here, okay? I gotta move away, turn, I gotta step over his bottom leg, okay? I keep pulling him here. I go like this, okay, on this position here. And as I'm here, I'm gonna control, let go the material under his armpit, and I go with my hand in the front of my knee here, between his legs, and I'll grab his knee here. I like to grab right here. Okay, so I keep pushing the knuckles against him. Now I put the weight on him, and I change my grip to the collar. And then I start being as a plank position here with my toes on the mat, and my hip a little bit twisted, like this. Now my head goes under his jaw, and then I start parking the car. So I go 1, forward, 2, I pass his knee, And then 3, I put my hip flexor against his hip flexor, applying my knee under his butt, underhooking his arm, grabbing his head, and then pass his guard right here, okay? So it's very important to be ready to step over his leg as you're here, okay? So you just gotta extend your leg here and you change. This knee goes between his legs, like a knee cut, like this, okay, first. Because from here you can do a lot of transitions. Not only doing the crazy dog pass that we're doing here, but also I can start doing knee cuts, I can start passing as a knee cut. I can start flying on the floor again. I can change my grips. And I avoid him from doing attacks such as like closing the guard again or arm bars, triangles by just putting the knee between his legs. So it's very important to keep the knees, one of the knees between his legs, okay? So in this case, when I open the guard, I have this knee standing, right? So that's the knee that I'll put between his legs, okay? Because if I try to stand up this leg here and try to put this knee, he's gonna apply the de la rive on me, okay? So what I gotta do, I just gotta move this leg here, okay, my left leg. Because I take advantage of my weight here, okay? I put my weight on him and I make a transition right now. I stand up my leg out and then I step over like this, okay? Then from here I have a lot of options, okay? Passing as a crazy dog pass is just an option. So I go here, right? And that's one of the things that I do. And one of my favorite techniques, I grab in the front of his knee here. See this? I don't grab over, I don't grab the calf of the pants. I grab right here, okay? So now, I slide my knee. And you see I have this knee in the front bothering me here. And a lot of people, they have a hard time with this knee here. They keep passing and the guy is still, the personal body is still getting the shin in the front of their hip flexor. You gotta pass the leg. So I put my head under his jaw and I twist him, okay? And I extend my tricep, my arm that's controlling his pants. I extend. And once I pass in the front of his leg, once I pass and extending his legs, now my hip goes in the front of his legs and I keep my tiptoes on the mat. And I move like this. I never scissor my legs like that. A lot of people do that. That's not good. So you don't have a good balance, a good weight here. I prefer to move my leg like this, okay? So I pass first, extending, forcing his face to the other side. He flex on his hip flexor. Now I apply like a leg drag here, okay? And then I let go the pants, underhook his arm. And now my outside leg goes really close to his hips. So I keep his butt between my legs, you see, like this. That way I prevent my opponent from escaping the hips, okay? And it's easier for me to hug his head and establish a nice side control, okay? It's very powerful. Let me do the technique all the way again. Here adjust this, okay? He's trying to break my posture. I'm controlling him. I grab the sleeve, so now I cross, okay? Once I cross, grabbing the sleeve, the umbrella grip, knuckles against his hand, and now I'm here. Just try to break my posture. Try to break my posture. So it's hard for him to break my posture here, okay? So now I'm gonna start letting go the hand that's on the sleeve to open his guard, okay? Here. If you allow me to go this way, that'll be great. That'll be even better, okay? But normally he's gonna frame here. Now I change to the other side. Okay, control the pants, grab, pass the guard. So I'm here, Jonathan, okay? Control him, grab the sleeve, control, pull him to the side. I can just rest here too, you know? And of course, I can go all the way up. We're gonna learn this in the next series, like opening the guard, standing, but now we have the knees on the floor, okay? So I'm here, open, he's gonna frame, Jonathan. He's framed. Okay, you see, like to step over his leg. When I step over his leg here, after I get this position, okay? If this leg is still bothering you, it's hard for you to step over, you use this hand here to push his leg, okay? And you start getting the position, okay? you use your left hand on his knee and you push his leg to the floor, so it's easier for you to pass his guard and step over, okay? But like I said, you don't want to be inside a closed guard. It's very hard to do with the closed guard sometimes, right? Because he's right here posture. It doesn't let you open his guard, right? So you just stay here. What he can do is pulling his leg to the side, stand up, good posture, push his leg. You can move away too and start passing as a Toriano pass. You don't need to stay connected, but I like to be connected. But if you want to reset and do a different guard, you can do from here right now. Throw bys, Toriano, knee cuts, right? So there's different options that you can do after you move out. My goal, the major goal is to, in this series, right, is to help you to have a good posture, good control, knowing what your opponent can do and avoid it, all this, every single attack from your opponent, and then opening the guard. And those are my goals. So if you have trouble inside a closed guard, this series will help you tremendously to have a good posture, good position, and then opening the guard, okay, even with your knees on the floor.